Oh, I have to figure out my controls. Fuck. Sorry, I'm the worst. She said, 1 year link cable, we are not celebrating this. That will come later. Yeah, the stream doesn't load on its own, you have to like refresh to get it. I don't know, but Twitch is being weird. No, the stream works, it's just like, so I was on the screen before the stream loaded, and then that, like, the counter came on that it was live, but then the stream itself wasn't there until I refreshed it. Yeah, there were like internet outages today or whatever. I wouldn't know, I was out living life. Yeah, I got lunch from a coffee shop, and then I bought hanging toy. Because I sat on his own butt. Yeah, I'd say over the year. Yeah, we're acknowledging, but we're not celebrating. We'll celebrate on a later day. I also think we could also ask our friends to submit their favorite link cable memories. I mean, who knows? We could probably just continue this into next week. Hold on. I just have to check. Next week will be a week, though, that I have to be early.
One-ups to you, my distinguished guest and co-host.
And wall chickens to you as well.
And Gabe and Blessed, many gamings in your future.
May the Triforce be with you always.
May your coins be ever golden.
And your scores ever high.
From now until Fallout.
Forever and ever.
Amen.
Amen. I think after a year I'd memorize it, but you know. Welcome to the 1 year. It's the 1 year acknowledgement, but not the 1 year celebration. We had to postpone the celebration.
This is the 1 year celebration of the show. We did have to reschedule Lil Jimmy's birthday bash.
Yeah.
Because Lil Jimmy's sick. And that's okay, that happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, Lil Jimmy got cave sickness, and it happens when you're in a cave that often, so...
Cave mania.
But yeah, while that it's been a year, my life was in a very different spot last year, and I'm a lot less miserable now, so... That's something to celebrate.
I am celebrating.
I'm also celebrating. Are you celebrating, chat?
Chat, you better be celebrating.
Remember when we used to try to, like, interact with chat more because we thought that we would have lots of viewers? But now instead,
No.
I was saying the other day, I'm excited that we have tens of amazing viewers. I don't need...
Tens might be a bit high for this show. Have we ever breached 20? I don't think so.
I think we've gotten close. Well, either way. Fives.
We have...
Tens. We have a dedicated fan base.
We have twos of fans.
And fives of fans, I'd say.
It's also Tuesday. Like, the day of the week is Thursday, but it is 2/22, which means it's Tuesday.
And so, there will be a special celebration sometime after this. In the form of something that I remember doing, but have no idea what I said during, as is the case with most of these things, are April Fool's Day specials.
Yeah. I got distracted for a second.
You're fine.
I'm so good at streaming after doing it for a whole year.
Yeah, we have improved. Literally earlier, Quinn was like, is my mic source like going live right now?
Yeah, chat, did you hear Mish talking on Discord during the pre-stream?
I don't think I was saying anything. Oh, yep. Okay, cool. Was I saying anything like...
Did you hear the credit card numbers?
Yeah. We wanted to celebrate Link Cable's anniversary by reliving one of my favorite Cable 2 moments of all time.
Yeah.
When Dad threw his credit card number out on stream. Truly being there was a life-changing experience. The ad break came
up the moment you mentioned the numbers.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I now see the ad breaks for Cable 2 because I'm not subscribed anymore.
Oh shit. Well, I don't want to see ad breaks.
Well, I have a thing that just like it shows me that an ad is happening, but then it won't show the ad. But it does want me to pay like $11 a month to not get ads. And also, there was that one wild experience when I kept getting ads on the stream itself, like pop up underneath. That has not happened since that one day. So I think just might have went a little crazy, a little stupid.
Twitch is a weird and inscrutable beast.
Yeah, and we hate it.
And speaking of weird and inscrutable beast, the reason I was distracted is because I was trying to do a thing where it would pop up on screen to say that I just subscribed to Cable 2. I was going to do that for our 1 year anniversary of subscribing to the channel myself, and it didn't even fucking show up. So,
well,
things are going great for me.
Yeah, I mean, are sound alerts on?
Yes. I don't know. Wait, I want to get to the games. I gotta be real.
I can use my Prime sub. I've subscribed.
Woo! For our anniversary, we are playing a repeat game.
And it's my 11th month sub anniversary.
Rogue Legacy and Pokémon. turning my volume down even more.
Cool. I have to... Hold on.
There is nothing more enchanting than a big cozy owl hug.
Hell
You've
yeah, there
never
is.
had an owl hug? Well, brace yourself. It looks like Owl is swooping in to give you one right now.
Okay. It did say that it was my 11th month sub anniversary, and then now it's saying it's my 12-month sub anniversary, so, I get to send another message with my excitement.
Will be 30 this year.
Intro time for Jimmy.
Very cool. You're really not cool. SpongeBob is cool. Luigi's so cool.
Little Jimmy is sick, everybody. So the reason I want to, before Jimmy starts talking, I just want to kind of set some So Jimmy is not feeling his best due to cave sickness. And so because of that, we're postponing the birthday special. So it still says they're 29. Because they're not, we're postponing their birthday. But they're still here, which is really nice. So thanks for stopping by, little Jimmy.
No problem.
Jimmy
Hello.
is that you or is that one of your cousins?
No, it's me. You're just sick.
You
Yeah.
sound a lot like one of your cousins when you're sick, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, didn't you have like a big cousin? But you also sound like me like a couple link cables ago.
Yeah, I have something in my throat.
Oh
What do you think
no.
it is? What's in there? You got a frog in your throat? You got a
You know,
cat got your
Oh,
tongue? Or
Wait, is this like
what the...
sexual?
Hmm?
What? Why is this a moment?
Yes, I think it's a frog. Because I
Oh,
did
okay.
swallow a frog.
Oh well, yeah, I mean that would do it.
did you swallow any flies as well? Because I know this old lady that did that once.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
what
don't know why she
started.
swallowed a fly.
I swallowed a fly by accident. And then I had to swallow a frog to get to the fly.
Oh yeah, happens to the best of us.
Happens to the last of us.
Happens to the Last of Us
I'm
Part 2
sick.
remaster.
That's always when I cough while I'm sick.
Yeah. Jimmy, what has been your favorite part of the last
Yeah.
year of Link Cable?
I liked when I played with blocks.
Oh, that was really fun.
Congratulations, you won. Congratulations.
Oh, we won.
You
Oh.
won.
Congratulations, you won. It didn't play the sound for some reason.
Oh, we won.
No, I heard it.
No.
I also liked when you played
I
blocks.
liked-
I love this show.
What's your new New Year resolution for Link Cable? What exciting things do you want to do this year?
I think it'd be cool to play a game that's not blocks with you guys.
That
Wow.
would be pretty fun. Did you have a game in mind, or just generally not blocks?
Um,
Maybe pickup sticks?
Or I
52
do
card?
like to pick up sticks. 52 cards is doing. I should work this stuff down. I'm currently in bed with several blankets bundled up. Cozy style.
Maybe Jimmy will play poker?
Yeah, or
Roulette?
manipulate blackjack.
Maybe you'll play Russian roulette.
Oh, I don't
Or
know
Chutes and
about that
Ladders.
one. I like Chutes and Ladders. Candyland.
Yeah, Candyland would be fun.
Candyland's a
Okay.
good one.
A good old-fashioned game of tic-tac-toe.
Yeah.
Rochambeau, maybe?
Yeah.
Rochambeau.
You know who we haven't heard about in a while? Now that I'm thinking about it, reminiscing on all of our great times together. Jimmy, how's your mom been doing?
She's doing
Oh,
well.
she's also sick.
Oh, she's sick?
I just meant in
Yeah.
general.
Oh.
She's.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
I
yeah.
figured
generally-
she'd probably pick up the sickness that Jimmy had, but overall, she's doing quite well.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she swallowed a fish
Oh,
Um,
no.
because she swallowed some bait. So she swallowed a fish to get to the bait.
That's super
Go on.
fair. Just make sure
Yeah.
she doesn't swallow a shark to get to the fish to get to the bait for your own
Oh,
safety.
Mom, I gotta go.
Oh
Mom,
no! Go get your mom. Is she at the aquarium?
Well, there they go.
Well,
That's okay.
we'll see if Jimmy feels well enough to come back later. But you know, tis the season to be sick. You know, it happens to the best of us.
It does. It happens to the Last of Us original series on HBO.
It happens to us. The Last of Us Part 2 remastered.
Let's play.
Play video games.
Gaming.
Gaming.
Even.
Yeah, the last time I played this, I was in a very different stage of my life. I also was trying to hide the fact that I didn't know too much about video games, but now I'm not hiding that fact, but I also know a lot more.
Yeah, you're
about-
done hiding from the
I'm
truth.
done hiding from the truth that I don't know much about video games, but I'm always willing to learn. I feel like she said something strange. No, there was some weird... Oh yeah, there it is. She is apparently homeless. I was gonna say, I remember there being some weird dialogue over here.
I've spent like the last
Of
2
us
weeks
remastered part
occasionally going back and watching the first 2 episodes of Link Cable.
Tell me about them.
Little rough.
Yeah.
I feel terrible that I don't think I ever archived our test stream that we did, the episode 0. Because there were some like chat messages that referenced what we were doing in episode 0, and I don't remember any of it, and I'm pretty sure that happened on my own Twitch channel, which I don't have set to like actually archive anything. We certainly didn't, at that time, we did not have any old men passing by off screen.
Back by our stream. You know, we've grown.
We have grown, and like,
I can look for you, Alex. You have a 9-month subscriber badge.
to me,
You've been subscribed since February 16th, 2023, which is not 9 months. Oh no, you've been following since February 16th, 2023.
on account of that's that's when we got into cable too.
Okay, so I can get a Growlithe.
Yeah, let's take a look at these starters.
A Shelder. And a Weedle.
Good.
I guess? Part of me wants to go for the Shelder. Well, I can find out. It's the power of the internet. Yep, February 23rd. Almost a year to the day, Cole.
Oh,
Yeah, go
wow.
with Shelder, why not?
They've updated quite a lot of things
Yeah, the
about
first
Rogue
one was-
Legacy since the last time I played.
First one was Growlithe. Yeah, also, if I wanted to, I could get, like, the pop tracker and the map tracker, because not only has stuff changed about, like, Rogue Legacy, but about Archipelago as well.
Yeah, a lot of great things have happened, and like we've been watching Archipelago grow and evolve and mature, and that makes me very happy.
Yeah, and then we've been able to grow and evolve and mature alongside it.
Yes, to me, this is what I was saying earlier. To me, the biggest difference between our first episode and our current production is our beautiful, beautiful PNG tubers, courtesy of Temmie.
Yes.
So that I'm no longer using an edited sprite from Mega Man Battle Network 2, and you're no longer using a photograph of a drinking bird.
It looks like there's some issues with notifications not popping up, which is very reminiscent.
I don't know why.
It's very reminiscent of it's because it knows the anniversary, so
Yeah,
Oh, I
it wants
forgot
to make this as
I forgot that our enemy's name is Donkey.
yeah. That was a thing. I went back and made sure that I forcibly named you Dinky and named your rival Donkey
Good.
because Donkey got manky, hashtag dude dinky.
Hashtag. Oh my god. It's good times.
I will say, if you also want to relive the experience that was
I love this show!
the very first episode of Link Cable, you can do so on the VOD channel, but if you don't have as much free time as me to watch the entire VOD, we have a very, very fun edited highlights video over on the Cable 2 YouTube channel from our first and second episodes.
Yeah.
Because Jaunt is a homie. And a friend. Yeah.
I would rather not relive where my life was at during the first episode of Link Cable, but I'm glad that I'm still doing. You know what I mean? Like, I wish that a year ago me could see me now.
Yeah.
But I think a year ago me knew that I was gonna be here in a year and is happy.
Good.
So, and plus I can yell as loud as I want, not have to worry about roommates who are toxic. So.
Yes. I barely remember, like, what I was doing at 1 year ago. I was still unemployed, I believe.
Yeah, I was living with toxic roommates in a dead-end job. So, that was a time that I'm glad is over.
Assuming that Archipelago is functioning on both of our ends, I've been sending you some good items.
I've been hearing some stuff, but I haven't checked yet.
I just sent you an HP up, which could be very useful for you.
Yes.
I also found a teleport TM for you that would have been very funny if you had gotten it before the rival battle.
Yes. Or is Deathlink on?
No.
Wasn't Deathlink on when we first played?
Nope. Because of the nature of how often I die in Rogue Legacy.
That's right. Yes, that's right. We didn't start Deathlink until our next one. Was that Slay the Spire?
Yes, it was. Slay the Spire in Super Mario World.
Yes, that was that we did connected. Deathlink. And we gotta get ready for our next run, and I'm very excited because I have lots of cool games to choose from.
Alex says that this game looks hard. I would not describe Rogue Legacy as hard. Oh, I got you a map! Town map.
Oh, thank you.
What does that
I
do?
don't know. I'll see you in a minute. I honestly was interested in maybe playing Rogue Legacy at some point.
It's very fun. I love Rogue Legacy deep.
How do I get to my backpack? Is it this button? It's that button.
Hit the dinky.
Yeah, TM30, HP, town map, use. Oh, cool. It just shows me where.
Awesome! Awesome! Watching you two play these specific games is really nostalgic now. Right?
Aww.
Like, I don't have very strong memories, positive or negative, of what my life was like a year ago.
I was gonna say, I have very strong and vivid memories of the unhappy times that I was going through a year ago. As far as anything that I've said on this program is, might as well be gone and dead forever, but that's fine, because it's all recorded, which definitely doesn't make me uncomfortable.
I don't know. For me, like, when I watch the VOD, all I remember is what happened during the stream. I don't remember anything else.
See, this is great, because you remember what happened during the stream.
Yeah.
And I don't. but I remember what was happening in the rest of my life, and you don't.
Precisely.
Amazing.
Do you
No, I
want
don't.
a psychic or dream eater?
Do I have to pick?
I just want to know if you want either of them.
Sure.
Do you think they would actually help?
I mean, it's the beginning of the game, so not much is gonna help. You know what I mean? Like, anything will help, but also nothing will help.
I think I'm gonna hold off.
Yeah, psychic. Well, I don't know, because I just did teleport with Shelter, and that's a psychic move, so maybe I could do psychic.
Well, I no longer have enough money to buy it, so
Oh, well, then that's fine.
I'll get it in a few minutes. Iron. Do you want an iron?
Ancient free orange.
Ancient
No.
free orange. That was another big thing during our first broadcast. You weren't able to hear the sound redeems, so I just performed them for you.
Yes, I remember this.
Here's to the ladies. That,
Well, I'm
that
glad
was
that you
rough
didn't
for
watch
me.
the first time, Temmie, because the first time was a hot mess. I have so much money.
I relate.
I don't
Damn it.
really have so much money.
Yeah, the other fucking thing that I did for you both times that you managed to screw up both times is I gave you 69.69 Poké Dollars.
Oh, that's right, you did. I forgot. Haha.
I mean, that wasn't Little Jimmy. That was a sound redeem.
Yes.
It seems like something Little Jimmy would say.
Killing business. Television is an amusement park. Storytellers, dancers, singers, this network. Television is the most awesome television in the whole world.
We still need to watch Network.
Go to television. You do
It's on my
whatever
list.
the tube tells you. You dress like the tube. You eat like the tube. You raise your children like the tube. You even think like the tube.
You think like a tube.
What is normal, man?
We have a list of
Just innocent man.
things to watch, which I
Yeah.
can tell you the order of right now.
I mean, if you want. I want to finish our
We have-
television show.
We have TV and movies on my list. Which is oh, this is also just my list of everything I'm watching with everyone or want to watch with everyone.
Gotcha an Ultra Ball in case there's a Pokemon that you really, really want to catch here
Oh
at the
yeah,
start
like
of the
a
game.
Pidgey. Yeah, we're watching Dispatches from Elsewhere. The next movie we're watching is The Muppets 2011. Then we're gonna watch Severance, and then the next movie after that is Network.
And there might be an occasion where we're like, maybe we take a break from the television show to watch a film today instead.
Yes.
You know? It's not necessarily a strict one than the other.
No, but that's just what is on my list. I know all these. I'm so big and smart. Oh yeah, that's right. We also have to have our Trolls movie marathon.
Yeah, but we have to coordinate with Temmie to do that.
Yes.
I would love to do it. I think it would be epic and cool and awesome. Because I keep
That
hearing
sounded
good
weird.
things about the Trolls movies.
I know Andrew Reynolds is in the one, and I like him. Which one's TM35? What does Metronome do again? Is that the one that's like...
I think it chooses a random move.
Yeah, I can... Oh, which... Oh, it's... my one Pokemon can't do it. Guess I gotta get more Pokemon. Oh, Nemona is really good. I liked Nemona a lot. I should rewatch Nemona. My free trial ended.
Your free trial ended?
Yeah, my free trial's over.
Alex
Oh,
is going
is it
crazy
safe to
with
go
the
take-
gift subs in chat right now.
Yeah. Rolling in it. I shouldn't have used my Prime sub if I was just gonna buy me one. Rolling in that Chuck E. Cheese money, I see.
Rolling in that cheddar. That
I, for one.
lettuce, that cabbage, that broccoli. Oh
I
my
don't
god,
know
I
it.
got you the bicycle.
Hell yes.
That's
I don't know.
huge.
Yes, it is. Sorry I've gotten you nothing.
I don't care. I'm glad that after our crosscode session
Yeah, I'm getting the divine justice.
that you actually get to have some items now.
Yeah. I have less money than I thought I would today, because I ended up eating a yummy breakfast at a coffee shop, and then I had to buy Hank a new wand toy because I sat on his and broke it at 4 a.m. But it's mostly his fault for putting it on my bed at 4 a.m.
I got Taco Bell last night, which I shouldn't have done.
That sounds good. I need to go to the grocery store, but instead I will probably go pick up lunch tomorrow.
I actually am doing very poorly in my game. I'm playing recklessly and not getting enough gold to do anything.
Oh, which guy? I didn't realize that, that was the same which director is that? Also, I don't remember what I have to do to move on in the game. I thought it was say goodbye to my mom, but she didn't seem to really give a shit that I was leaving.
Do you need to talk to Professor Oak again?
I don't know.
I don't know anything about Pokemon, actually.
Oh, fun. I could get a bird.
You went to the mart? You gotta go to the mart? Maybe? Cole knows about Pokemon. If only Cole were on the show.
I don't know.
That was
Do I have
another
more?
big thing about early
I have
Link
TM.
cable.
Was that?
to me.
They gave me a TM. Oh yeah, when I didn't know anything, but now I know things.
No, whenever I pitched the show Link Cable, I pitched it as, we could schedule and get
Oh,
together
yeah, we were like,
with a whole
other
bunch
guests.
of other hosts.
Which is
And
still something we
we
could
could
try to do at some point, but we...
I really wanted it to be like a collaborative thing with the other Cable 2 hosts whenever I pitched the show. And now a year later, we have never had a single guest on the show.
Because I was like, that'll be good, because then there won't be a commitment for me to stick around forever, and then I was like, you're never getting rid of me.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I've hitched my wagon.
Well, scheduling is a fucking nightmare, so...
Yeah. And both of us have purposefully scheduled our days off at our jobs to be able to do Link Cable, so...
Yes. Link Cable, I can't stress this enough, Link Cable is extremely important to me.
It's extremely important to me, too.
Not kidding when I say, like, this is my creative output and the thing that I look forward to every week.
I meant to do... I don't know. Yeah, and I definitely think, like, I mean, we were friends to start, and we were, like, fine to begin with, but I feel like our vibe has only gotten better over time.
Yes, and we have gotten closer again as friends.
Yes, and that's, like, helped us be better hosts.
We hang out outside of the show more.
I got a tiny bird. What should I name this to? I've decided I'm gonna name the Pokemon after, Sound Redeems.
Okay, that works. I thought you were gonna say name the Pokemon after our fans.
No.
They used to teach kids how to link cables, but not under Biden.
This is a exclusively Biden. So far, it's like how a webcomic that I never read was exclusively an Obama era thing.
Obama era. Homestuck.
I don't know what that is.
You can't lie to me.
I can do whatever I want.
it.
John!
How are all 3 of my fucking options, all of them are far-sighted?
John! Are you showing the April Fool's Day thing right after us? Or, like, what time are you doing the April Fool's Day thing?
Is it ready to show today?
Yeah, that was the whole thing!
I didn't realize it was ready.
Down Egbert. Rose a lot. Ascend. Descend.
Wow, I have no
Thank
idea
you,
what
Cole,
any of
for the
those
"You
words
Can't
are.
Stop the Homestuck" lyric.
I have no idea about what that is, and definitely don't know.
Jade,
most
Harley,
of the
Dave
words.
Strider, they all play Spurbin and the world.
Uh-huh. Cool, I've never heard of this. Tell me more.
No, I don't think I will, actually. I considered it.
Honestly, it's fine. I'm okay to not know. What'd you give me?
I just gave you Psychic.
Hell yeah, okay. I think... Let's see if I can use it.
Rune of Flight? That would
Nope,
be
I can't use
pretty
it.
useful.
Oh wait, did you say I have to talk to Professor Oak? That would make sense. Hold on, let me heal my guys and then I'll go talk to Oak.
Dana is nodding to Homestuck stuff. Isn't it? Is it Dr. the Scientist's birthday today as well as it being Tuesday?
Wait, is that Dana?
I heard in the Cable 2 Discord that it was DTS's birthday.
Oh yeah, I think... I don't know. But is it also Dana's birthday?
I don't think so. I feel like I would know if it was Dana's birthday.
Sorry, I keep... Enter is my start button, and I keep accidentally hitting that again. And I like... switch. There. I gotta get Let's Go leveling up.
DT5's birthday? What does that mean?
No, I know Dana and Doctor aren't the same person, but that doesn't mean that you don't share a birthday. Like, I share a birthday with Nick Cage, that doesn't mean we're the same person.
Chat, have you ever seen Misha and Nick Cage in the same room at the same time?
Hey, shout out to the person who just whispered hello to me.
Yeah, whenever I logged into Twitch to set the stream title, I noticed that I had a DM from what is definitely a bot.
Yeah, saying hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Fried Fishball is enjoying a Chicago-style hot dog.
Hot dog.
Enjoy it. Look at our numbers, baby. We're in the 10s today. What did I
We're
tell
in the
you?
10s?
I told you.
Woo!
I joked that we had tens of fans, and I'm not wrong.
We're in the Are we in the teens?
No, we're in the tweens.
Okay.
We can't
You know what? Okay.
We can't say more about how many people are watching, because then people will leave.
That's true. People do leave when you say things like that.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll go talk to Oak.
The Blue Fox got some fish and chips. It's a pastry.
Fish and chips is a pastry.
I like that, it's like the Blue Fox.
The Blue Fox redeemed a fish and chips. It is a
The
pastry.
Scrumptious dish.
A delicious treat. Fish and chips.
My coworkers have learned that I can do a... Wait, what condition do I have right now? Did you poison me?
Maybe.
You poisoned me? Why'd you poison me? That's not nice.
Thought it would be funny.
I forget what I was saying. Oh, my coworkers found out that I do a funny, bad British accent, and so now they've been making me do it when things get stressful.
Yeah, the children that I work with frequently make me do a British accent at them. And I keep being like, oh, but what about my Scottish accent? That one's pretty cool, guys. And they're like, no, don't care.
They're like, fuck you.
No, do the British accent. And then they tell me, do the Dracula voice. And I'm like, I don't do a Dracula voice. I have a Russian accent that I do sometimes, but it's not Dracula. And they're like, do the Dracula voice. I'm like, God damn it.
No, see, I don't have to do anything with Professor Oak. I joke that the voice that I do that makes my coworkers laugh is it's the voice of somebody who has come from the sewers somehow covered in chimney dust.
And you have a voice for that?
Yeah, it's when I go, hello, I'm Harry Styles.
I don't get it.
It's just because it's such a bad stereotypical accent of like every genre of British accent that it's just become its own amalgamation that came from the sewers.
Don't get it.
That's okay. You don't have to.
I forgot that, like, Rogue Legacy has a lot of random attributes that make the...
suck your blood.
Ew.
Oh, that was really good.
I forgot that Rogue Legacy has a lot of random attributes that change the way the entire game's screen looks, thus making it more entertaining to watch. Even though now it occurs to me that both of our games are entirely in black and white.
That's fine. I also feel like the difference between this and like now and past Link Cable is I feel like in the past when we were playing these games I felt like I had like this kind of pressure to like show people what Link Cable was gonna be and like get them interested, but now y'all know what the fuck is up. I don't need to sell you on this shit, you're already here.
I mean, you say that, but I felt like you were trying to sabotage my... I wanted to make a professional good impression on the first episode, and you were not having that.
No, that's true.
Edit is ready to be public, but if we never stop streaming, it will never be released. That's good.
If only I could figure out what I need to do to continue this game, because I'm getting so many great items.
I mean, in order to get story progress, we need to find you the Oak's parcel. But surely there's something else you can do until then.
Do you have Pop Tracker for these?
No.
Or like hints for these?
I could hook up Hint Machine, but I really don't want to. I want us to play this one raw.
Okay, well then, I don't know what else I can do unless I get the parcel. No, I'm not able to leave, because I haven't paid. See? My free trial has ended.
Go a different way.
But that would be... I actually can't. Unless I can go through this house. Which I can't. I'll try to go left.
I found a secret!
No, I can't go. I mean, I can go...
Mish is the type to pay for WinZip. You mean WinRAR, I'm fairly certain.
And I also I'm not the type to pay for anything, so I can't go around.
I never really understood the obsession with WinRAR, because
Yeah, that's not my vibe.
7-zip exists and you don't have to pay for it at all. It's free and it does everything that WinRAR does. WinRAR exists and also you don't have to pay for it. It nags you. It's nagware.
Yeah,
7-zip does not nag you to pay for it because there's not even an option in the program to pay for it because that's not a thing. It's fucking open source.
It's also only been a little over a year since I switched to Windows from Mac, and I was on Mac for like 7 years, so I don't know much about this fancy stuff. No WinRAR. That's what a tiger does. RAR.
RAR? Chat, has anyone figured out what RAR means? I've heard that it means something, like in another language or something. Do you know?
I got another bird. Just filling up my... there's a very personality Pokédex of shells and birds.
I think I enabled the option to just give you the entire Pokédex. Or at least, I think maybe there was an option to be like, oh, the Pokédex thinks that you've seen every Pokemon, and it'll show you where they show up. But you still are supposed to catch them.
Yeah, I think it means something in dinosaur. My good friend was going through an old folder and found a drawing that she did that said "Roar means I love you" in dinosaur from like 2007, and I took it home with me, and it's now hanging on my wall.
Authentic.
Yeah, and as far as Mac being fancy stuff, for the record, I got my Mac due to a scholarship, and then I found that all of the audio editing and sound design stuff I was doing was on Mac, so I couldn't switch.
Yeah.
And now I have someone bring their Mac to me when I do that stuff. Okay, I have a very random question, because I was just thinking about this as I just saw it.
Mm.
I feel like all the time, it has that thing, right, when you have like channel points, where it's like, click here for the bonus! It almost always for me just says error collecting bonus.
I don't have that problem. I just collected a 60-point bonus right now.
It never collects for me.
Well, that sucks. I think I'm gonna use my 60 points. Wait, where did it... Here we go. Hey.
Fly-by-night pizza delivery services. These people print flyers with very legitimate sounding names and sneak into lodging properties by impersonating guests and place flyers under the doors of the guest rooms. Do not under any circumstances order a pizza from one of these flyers. You may be giving your credit card number to a criminal on a cell phone at best. If you are delivered a pizza, it will likely be very low quality, and it may have been made in someone's garage or worse. Legitimate pizza vendors will never place flyers on the floor just inside your door. Remember, never order pizza from flyers found on the floor just inside your door.
I like that. I like that one a lot.
I also like that.
That might be my favorite of the Cable 2 musical versions of existing sound routines.
John, thank you for calling me out on the fact that I do have 2 different ad blockers. Some of them work on some streaming services, some of them don't. So I have to have 2, because I fucking hate ads.
I have ad blockers on my browsers and on my phone, but the way that I'm looking at Twitch chat is actually within the OBS program, and it does not have ad blockers on it. So
No, I meant just like my Firefoxes too have different ad blockers.
yeah.
And I realized this is a familial trait in the sense that one of the first bits that I learned how to do from my father was I would go, "You want to know what I hate? Commercials. You know what I hate more than one commercial? 2 commercials."
What is
And I
that
couldn't have
supposed to mean?
Well, you know what I hate more than 2 commercials?
Well,
3 commercials.
huh.
I was probably doing this when I was like 5.
You know,
I
I
was-
think that joke might be a pretty good way to teach little Jimmy about numbers.
Yeah, that's true. I could use it.
Maybe we could use little Jimmy's hatred
Well,
of advertising.
I already know how I'm teaching little Jimmy numbers. You have to decide how you're teaching little Jimmy numbers.
I know how I'm gonna do it with context clues. I'm gonna use real world examples.
Jimmy did swing by. He's sick.
He's sick, so he wasn't gonna hang around the stream today. But yeah, that does mean you have another week to get your gifts in order. I'm gonna send little Jimmy some gifts for their birthday.
It might need to be 2 weeks from now, TBD.
God.
We will announce a date when we have like soon. I have to check on my calendar. I'm a very busy person.
Power of a brass horn with the nuances of a woodwind instrument.
Do you remember how we were just talking about how we both scheduled our days off so that we could do link cable?
Not my fault.
Personally, I've committed to keeping my Thursdays open for the show that we do on Thursdays.
I keep my Thursdays open. It's just a question of whether or not I keep them open at 3:30 or 5:30.
Dang, Fortnite skin good, do you think Jimmy would like it? Dang, Fortnite skin good, do you think Jimmy would like me a he Fortnite dance emote? What the hell is... What am I reading? What is that? The fucking Boomhauer voice was the only way I could
Like,
make that...
process that? Yeah.
Yeah, process it. Make it make any sense in my brain at all.
I need to find a psychic type. Yeah, Pidgey's type is woodwind. That's a good one. Yeah, I either need a psychic type or I need to learn cut. Well, I need a psychic type, but like in order to progress, I either need to learn cut or find Oak's parcel.
I now am faced with the dilemma of, do I power myself up or do I try and reveal more of my shop tree to see if I have one of those items for
Dang,
you?
Fortnite skin good. Do you think Jimmy would like my Yay Fortnite dance emote?
I still don't know what that means. Still do not know what that means.
Let's go! Yeah, I'm gonna go Maya. Oh, I see.
Maya, Maya.
Okay. Thank you, John, for the translation. So the message is, dang, Fortnite skin good. Do you think Jimmy would like a Maya Fortnite dance about?
That song is Dragosla Day by Ozone. It's a great song. I like it a lot.
No, it's also the So Live Your Life. Hey.
What?
It's also in the who is that? Rihanna?
I don't know that.
It was sampled in like a song that was like popular on the radio in the 2010s.
My ha.
I can't play it for you because it's one of those ones that would definitely get us whatever it is, content claimed. Just killing all my Pokemon on a level 3 Rattata.
Hallo, salut, sunt eu un haiduc. Hallo, sunt eu Picasso, ți-am dat beat și sunt voinic, dar să știi nu-ți cer nimic. Vrei să vrești, dar nu mai e. I fucking love that song. It's so good. It's such a good song.
Yeah, the whole thing with that song is she goes, so live your life, oh, hey, and then she says, cause
I
I'm
love
okay.
this show.
Yep, cause she says, oh, bye Alex, bye.
Bye.
And then she says, but cause I'm a paper chaser. But if you listen for it, it also kind of sounds like she could be saying, cause I'm a big fucking slut. Cause she's like, cause I'm a big fucking slut. And like in some lines, it kind of sounds like she's saying, but I'm a big fucking slut.
That sounds like some bullshit. That sounds not true.
It's true! I'll play it for you later.
God, I'm an epic gamer. Did that whole mini-boss without taking any damage.
Wait, hold on. The experience gains are good. So I want them. Yeah, if you seek Amy is...
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay. I guess, did I ever battle him?
I don't know.
I'll battle him again, I guess.
Yeah, do that.
Oh yeah, I did fight him. No harm in doing it again.
Power of a brass horn with the nuances of a woodwind instrument.
I appreciate that you keep getting items from you. I just don't know what to do with them if I can't progress the game.
In the middle of a battle.
Here's to the ladies. All the ladies is paralyzed. Oh, my whole party's paralyzed?
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
It's fine. The ladies saved us.
Parkalicious definition make Terrazy loco.
I don't know what that means.
She wants to know the secrets that she can't taste in my photo.
See, he just says raise your young Pokemon by making it fight.
Sounds like you should raise your young Pokemon by making it fight, perhaps. I found dragons. So that's a plus.
That's nice. I don't remember this being an issue the first time we played.
Yeah, I don't either. Talk to Donkey's mom.
I am! This- oh, to no! Donkey's mom wasn't there, it was only Donkey's sister, who said that Donkey was at, the lab. This is Donkey's house, right? Or is this Donkey's mom, who just was like, Donkey's out at the grandpa's lab? So, yeah, it's a sister.
Got you a ticket for the SS Anne.
Great! Can't wait to get there! So much I can do. Look at all the stuff that I can inevitably do at some point. Which TM is this? Dream Eater. Can anybody learn Dream Eater? I think it's also a psychic move. Yeah. Oh, Act can learn Water Gun.
I have officially cleared out all of the chests, the standard chests from the first area of my dungeon, of my castle.
Unless the town. Hold on.
Quinn, look out for the house, and the kids are in their own room, and I don't think they're going to be able to get together. This is what it's like to chat with ChatGPT. I saw one of the funniest headlines I've ever seen in my entire life last night, which was that Adobe Acrobat, you know, the PDF reader?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Adobe Acrobat is got a partnership with OpenAI to allow you to, quote, easily chat with documents.
That's incredible.
I have never in my life wanted to chat with a document.
Yeah. I am doing a thing currently, and if for whatever reason someone from that thing finds this, maybe I'll tell someone from this thing about this, so hello. But there is an individual who I was working with yesterday, who is an older person, and we were asked to define the word news, and I...
Oh, jeez.
Jokingly was like, oh, well, Webster's dictionary defines news as, and the group laughed. It was a good hit for a majority of the group. But the older person was like, oh, we should ask ChatGPT what they have to say. And I thought at first it was like a joke, like, oh, haha, yeah, we could ask ChatGPT, but they were dead serious. And that was how they contributed to the conversation, was by reading us what ChatGPT had to say about what the definition of news was.
Yeah, the person at work that I read out that news headline to was like... Let me see if I can do an impression of his voice. He was like...
Dude, I totally saw, like, the potential of all this AI stuff the other day. Cause I was like, I'm not any good at, like, coming up with quiz questions and stuff, but I asked ChatGPT to, like, come up with quiz questions for this documentary on Hulu. And it was like so good because it had like easy questions and then like harder questions.
And that's my impression of one of my coworkers telling me about how he used ChatGPT to summarize a Hulu documentary.
Yeah, I had a conversation with my mom where essentially I was like, you need to understand that ChatGPT is just a fancy Google. Like, all of the information that ChatGPT has, you could attain. It is not an unattainable thing. Because we were chatting, and she was like, oh, you know, I did a thing on AI today, and I think you would be a great prompt generator. And I was like, what do you
Said
mean?
this to you as a human being that you would be a good prompt generator?
Like, that I would be good at, like, coming up with prompts for AI. And I was like...
That is such a weird thing to say to a human being, I think.
Yeah, I was just like, well, I mean, you could just say, you're a good writer. Like, that's the equivalent of what you've just told me. Like, what you've just complimented me on.
I feel like if you seriously wanted to say that to someone, you could be like, oh, I think you'd be a good collaborative writer with AI. Yeah. You'd be a good prompt generator feels very dehumanizing.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing you would like someone to say to you.
Maybe.
Perhaps. I will play my video game in just a second. Of course, when I had all the time in the world to play with my little kitty cat, he did not want to play, but right now he has decided he wants his pets, so he's getting his pets.
My cat, today, I tried to get a Snapchat of it, because she fucking fell asleep sitting on top of my chest of drawers, my, like, drawers in my room where I keep all my pants, which is less than a foot away from her actual kitty bed.
Yeah.
But no, she doesn't want to sleep in her kitty bed. She wants to fall asleep on the hard wood of the top of my chest of drawers.
Yeah. So what Hank's gonna do now is he's currently flopping in front of me, so I give him scritches, all over his body.
Flopping like a bunny?
And then, yeah, he'll like flop over. And then once I finish giving him scritches, he'll probably just fall asleep on the carpet.
4 of Wands reversed.
Right,
hey John, why are you doing a tarot reading right now in our Twitch chat?
Well, maybe I could just play Pokemon on here, and then that'll fix all my problems.
I think if you continue playing Pokemon, it'll work.
Oh no, wait, I wanted to take that. Okay, I'll put that back. I don't need iron.
God, I'm epic. I got you Nugget.
Great. I can't wait to use it when I can find Oak's parcel. Oh my goodness, my cat just went because I wasn't petting him.
My cat has been making such horrid noises lately. We think she has like a head cold.
Oh, poor baby. My cat we had a little bit of an aggression episode a while back, and he's been pretty good since then. He's only gotten almost aggressive a couple of times. I mean, I can check to see, I can like talk to some more people like in the lab. Cause yeah, this guy was the one who was he the one who was? So I don't want all experience gains disabled because I would like to get experience. Then this guy, I can reset all one-time encounters of any Pokemon, you defeated but have not caught. Could that be helpful?
I don't think so.
And she's the girl who let me rematch. And then he's just gonna tell me to raise my young Pokemon by making them fight. Which I have been doing.
Which of these is going to get me the best?
I love video games!
Probably the Helm, right?
I love progressing in
big
video games.
health
It makes me so
boost.
happy to progress in video games.
Huh. Apparently the dragon can't use the sword? The dragon
Yeah,
only has a fireball spell? Huh. Why is the dragon still carrying the sword in the sprite, then?
Save me! Save me! Save me, sir! Sir, please save me!
Save me, old man at the gym. Save me, thesaurus.com. Aid me, thesaurus.com. Assist me, thesaurus.com.
Have I been to the mart? Yes, multiple times. That's where I got the TM. I'll go again. But yeah, that was where I got the TM that was not Oak's parcel. I talked to some more people here, I guess. See, and there's nothing I can buy. I think I'm just stuck unless you can roll me a hint.
Fuck that. No hints, we're playing raw.
No!
I
want
felt
a
really
hint.
bad at how much we relied on hints in the last session.
I have no... It's our game. Like, you know what I mean? I have no sympathy.
It kind of defeats the purpose of a randomizer if we know where things are. If we know where things are, though.
I get it, but also I can't continue this game. I can't do anything unless we look for where it might be.
You don't have any... There's not any items on the ground or anything?
No. I cannot progress in my game. I got the potion from here. And then over here's a dead end too. Yeah, also we have nobody to be impressing with how many hints we use. Our goal is to have fun and make a
We
silly
have an
show.
entire live Twitch audience.
I don't think they care.
I'm trying to impress our audience that we have. And make it entertaining because it's a randomizer.
Okay, well I can't progress in the game, so I would like to be able to at least progress into other areas of the game.
Let me see what I can do.
And if you can't find it for whatever reason, the TM for cut should be doable.
Cut would be in an HM.
Oaks parcel. Go to
Oh,
Route 1.
Where is Route 1?
Check your town map, actually. You have a map.
Route 1 is... Yeah, I do have a map. I think Route 1 is past the guy. What is considered to be Route 1? Is it... I guess it's in between Pallet Town and... Where does it say it is?
It's not an invisible item.
Okay, this is, I think, considered Route 1, where I am right now.
Okay, talk to all the NPCs.
Well, there you go.
Getting
Thanks.
mad at me because you didn't do your diligence and talk to the free sample man.
I didn't talk to one guy!
You didn't talk to the free sample man.
I
He
didn't
gives
know
you
he was
free
the free
samples in the
sample
game.
man. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, now I feel bad.
Get off my case about your Oaks parcel.
Well, next it's fine that we use cheats. We're fine. We're fine, we're having fun.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying we wouldn't have had to use cheats if you'd talk to Mr. Free Sample Man that gives you free samples. You didn't even have to pay anything for it, it was free. It was a free sample. Everyone knows Free Sample Man.
I don't know Free Sample Man.
It's Free Sample Man. You talk to him, he
been
gives
a
you free
year.
samples. Pokemon. I've been playing a lot of 3D games lately, and it feels nice to be back to controlling a 2D game with my D-pad on my controller.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've been most of my gaming that I've been doing has been on link cable as of recent. As I had mentioned, I am getting into a weird rabbit hole of like bad reality TV shows, which is not terrible. I mean, it's terrible, but it's like fun for my brain.
Yeah. My, advisor in college, like, I don't remember if she actually wrote a book or if she was writing a book, but one of her big things was doing serious media analysis about trashy reality TV shows.
Hell yeah.
She taught me a lot of extremely important things about life and about media. Thank you, Dr. Holly Holiday.
Thank you, Dr. Holly Holiday.
And she's got a kick-ass name.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, I've been getting more into. I like reality competition shows, but I've been getting more into like reality competition dating shows bits. I've just started Love Is Blind, and it's so dumb.
Is Love Is Blind a dating show featuring blind people?
No, it's a
Why
dating
not?
show where there's a pool of like X amount of women and X amount of men, and they date in these things called the pods, and they can hear each other but not see each other, and then they have to get engaged, and then they can see each other.
Wow, that's... Why did we invent this as humanity?
It's bad. Yeah, again, like it's a little bit of doomer, but like it's kind of funny to watch.
Like, for most people, like I would say for most people, like the most important and meaningful things that they do in their life is like find someone that they love, right? And like that whole process, finding someone you love and you know, getting together with them. And then we as humanity were like, what if we tried to do that,
we gamified
but
it.
instead we put them in the pod?
Yeah, so
what if we introduce something so fucking weird and bizarre to this formula that it basically guarantees that no genuine love is going to take place?
Yeah, so it's like there's like 3 stages. It's like the dates in the pods where you are like it's basically just like phone dating, but like instead of a phone, it's like a cool screen that has lights on it. But that's essentially what it is. It's just dating on the phone. And then the most strong couples get engaged, and then they kind of simulate what life would be like as an engaged couple for like a couple weeks. And then they have the option to get married.
Real life married.
Yeah, like real life married, and they're like walking around with engagement rings and stuff. But it also does feel a little bit of like a play pretend. My cat's yelling at me because I had to stand because of my knee, and now he's like, "Oh, does that mean that it's time to get up and have fun?" But the answer is no.
It's fun time.
It's not fun time, buddy. It's my knee hurts time.
Kitty fun time.
But yeah, it's stupid, but it's also like it's stupid and post-apocalyptic, but I appreciate it because it's not like at first I was like, oh, maybe I'd like this with queer couples, and then I was like, no, I wouldn't. I like that this is straight people. Stop yelling at me, kitty cat! It's so funny because when he yells, it never picks up on the mic because his yells are kind of quiet, but they're very pointed.
Meh.
No, like more like eh, eh. But yeah, so they're doing they released like 9 episodes of the season, and then they're releasing a bunch of other ones separately. I found out about this show because I was like bored, but also because my friend watched a couple of my friends who also like trash reality TV recommended it. And apparently last year, for season 5, I think, I don't know, whatever season they're on, they tried to do a live finale on Netflix, and apparently it just like broke. Like Netflix just did not have the capabilities to do a live episode of one of their shows.
I don't think Netflix has the infrastructure to do live streaming.
Yeah, apparently it was a disaster.
That's very funny. Reminds me of that time in Homestuck where Andrew Hussey hosted Cascade on Newgrounds, and it brought down all of Newgrounds. I don't know why Cole and I have decided to go so hard on Homestuck references this episode, but
yeah, especially because I don't know what that is.
I will say, the dragon character class in Rogue Legacy does make the game easier by removing the platforming from the action platformer game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Pretty good. I do only have 3 health, though. Is it playing the fucking...
Yeah.
What is
I
it?
was waiting for you to
What
notice.
is it called? I don't even remember what it's called.
I also forget
Lavender
what it's-
Town.
Like Lavender Town.
I think it was really neat how they named all of the towns in Pokemon Red and Blue after colors when before the Game Boy Color came out.
Yeah. It was a sneak peek into the future. Huh. Oh. It's like, why isn't anything happening? Because I wasn't clicked in. I wasn't jacked into the Matrix.
Jacking in.
Oh, my mouse is on the stream, I didn't know.
Jacking in.
Thank you for the hundreds of items.
You're so welcome.
What'd you get me? A bunch of TMs.
Yeah.
Have to see if I can do anything with those after this fight.
Did you hear about the new video game?
Which one?
The new one.
Maybe.
Cool.
You hear about the old video game?
Which one?
Oh, the really old one.
Maybe. No, I heard the Splatoon 3 side order DLC came out.
Oh, did it? I'm not a Splatoon player, mostly because Splatoon came out before I had my Nintendo Switch. Like Splatoon 3 came out while I still had my like Switch Lite. And then I spent a bunch of money like 2 years ago on my Switch. 1 year ago. When did Tears of the Kingdom come out?
That was early last year, I believe.
Yeah. So that's when I switched from a Switch Lite to a Switch Big Normal.
Which class?
And at that point, I had already spent so much money on the console and the Legend of Zegend that I just didn't get Splatoon at that point.
I think Tears of the Kingdom is pretty funny because
I never beat it, which I should do at some point in my life.
it's the follow-up to like maybe the most important and influential Zelda game that was ever made.
Yeah.
And it fell off so hard in the public consciousness only like a month or two after it came out. I kind of think that Tears of the Kingdom is maybe like the worst failure of the Legend of Zelda series, up there with Zelda 2.
I mean, I think they made enough money for it not to be considered a failure in their eyes.
I'm not sure. It was the follow-up to a game that like full-on changed the entire industry.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like they kind of knew it wasn't going to happen again.
And then they decided to go Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts with the thing. And then the only thing anyone ever talked about was like, oh, I made this funny contraption. And then whenever people stopped making funny contraptions, there was nothing else in the game to make people interested. When I played it, I just barely made it past the tutorial island. At some point, I will likely try to pick it back up, but only once a more complete and more stable version of the mod that turns Link into a girl comes out.
That's fair. Burn.
Cole, I think it's fair to say that you're in the minority for preferring the story or the dungeons.
Yeah, it's that and, like, Baldur's Gate, which are, like, the long games that, like, when I have a little more time on my hands, I'll play more of. Oh, you burned me, you asshole. I just realized that there's no way the beetle could have burned me.
I know that there were people that hated on the Breath of the Wild dungeons, but I couldn't name you a single dungeon or mechanic in Tears of the Kingdom, which is much worse than Breath of the Wild, where at least people were talking about them.
I mean, it's also, like, you know, you don't know what's going on like, actual, like, Zelda-ass Zelda forums. You know what I mean? Like, maybe the public consciousness isn't still talking about them, but there's probably some, like, still some big fans out there doing this stuff.
Yeah, there's also big fans of Zelda 2 and of the CDI games.
The Zelda games aren't fun. Or the the CDI games aren't fun to play, but what's the game? I just saw some gameplay of it. I have to remember the name of it. It's like an actually good game, like based on the CDI games.
Yeah, people have been talking about that a lot. It came out recently. I don't
yeah, it
remember
looks
the
good.
name of it.
Yeah, I watched Vinny play some, and it looked pretty good.
I want you to imagine being Nintendo, and, like, the last Zelda game that you made changed the whole industry, and then you also recently made an Animal Crossing game that changed the entire industry. Both of which, if I may remind you, came out on a console that changed the entire industry. And then Tears of the Kingdom dropped.
I mean, everybody needs a break every once in a while. Like, Disney's bad right now.
We all have off days, but...
Yeah, corporations are allowed to be bad at things as a treat, and also because they're corporations, so...
I just want to think about, like, Nintendo's shareholders thinking that they, like, had this permanent chokehold on the entire industry for all of time because shareholders are dipshits.
And also, I feel like a lot of shareholders don't know anything about actually video games, they just know about what makes money.
Yeah, exactly, and they saw how much money Breath of the Wild and Animal Crossing New Horizons made, and they were like, obviously Nintendo can only continue to generate more money always.
I mean, I was gonna say, Cole, like, you know, TOTK was also more expensive than Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it was $70. They charged $70 for that one. Nintendo don't. I recently completed a survey for Capcom, where they were like, they did this big, like, player survey on their website that asked a bunch of questions about, like, you know, which of these Capcom series do you play? Like, what kind of gamer would you say you are? Which of these Capcom series would you most like to see a new game in the near future? And, like, I am so pissed at Capcom for coming out with Mega Man 11, the best-selling game in the entire Mega Man series, outselling Mega Man 2, which everyone says is like one of the best games that's ever been made. And then it's been like 5 years and they haven't done jack shit with the Mega Man franchise, except for re-releasing the Battle Network games. Which, I have to give them props for re-releasing the Battle Network games. I thought that those were going to be, like, lost to time forever. But, where the fuck is my boy, you know? Where's my beautiful blue boy? I miss him. This stream is tagged with autism. I'm allowed to talk about my beautiful blue boy as much as I want. I watched a YouTube video about special interests that, I was I was listening to it, I wasn't paying a ton of attention. And then I look over at the screen, because most of this video is actually just, like, interviews with autistic people about their special interests. And also about some, like, philosophy stuff related to the concept of philosophy and psychology about the concept of special interests.
Mm-hmm.
I look over at the screen and the person being interviewed is Dr. Devin Price, author of the book Unmasking Autism that changed my whole life when I read it. Just casually appearing as an interviewee in a YouTube video, talking about their special interest which is the leather community. Like, fuck yeah.
My neurodivergent brain, I'd say I tend to get, like, hyperfixations more than I do special interests.
That's normal for people with ADHD compared to autistic people. Autistic people tend to have some longer lasting special interests. Honestly, sometimes in addition to hyperfixations. I've been trying to, like, allow myself to use the, like, concepts and terminology of hyperfixations for some of the things that I get really into, because, like, do I think that Kingdom Hearts is going to be a lasting special interest for me? No. However, I did spend 3 months of my life playing every single Kingdom Hearts game that I could get my hands on. And I do know everything about the story.
And it's also, like, as a neurodivergent person, I don't know if I know a lot about certain topics, like reality TV rules and stuff like that. And sometimes it's like I don't know how normal people like things. Like, I only have ever had this neurodivergent brain.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, maybe I do like this to an extent that some would consider to be a special interest, but I don't know, I just like it a lot.
One of the things that came up in this YouTube video was the concept of one of the interviewees had a special interest in like the philosophy of communication and perception? Not in a way where it's like, oh, you know, I've read every book by this particular philosopher, but rather in a way where, like, oh, whenever I get, like, really invested in a conversation with a particular person, I always end up talking about, like, our various ways of viewing the world and, like, our differences in communication styles and stuff. And I really related to that as like, yeah, you know what, I do, you know, separate from the idea of a special interest being, you know, some media franchise or academic topic that you know a lot about, a lot of like facts, also just something that you delve into on your own rather than sort of, you know, memorizing Tetris setups, which I do. I was trying really hard not to just like be like, instead of like memorizing train model numbers, which
I don't know.
trains are fucking cool and epic, but I wanted to use myself as an example instead of just pulling out the stereotype.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still learning a lot about my brain and how it compares to the brains of other individuals in the neurodivergent community. But I definitely have topics that like get me hyped up. And a lot of the time what's kind of funny is I can kind of forget what those topics are until I've spoken about them for 3 hours, and then I forget again until they come up again and I'm talking about them like a madman.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. And I also love my beautiful blue boy. This conversation started because I was going to mention that I took that Capcom survey, and I told them, among other things, that they need to make a new classic Mega Man game, but also I said, maybe if you do a legacy collection of the Mega Man Legends games with improved controls, maybe I would consider forgiving them for what they did to Mega Man Legends 3. Ooh, I just gave you Mega Punch, which sounds like it could be useful.
It does, but I don't have any fighting types.
Huh? I can't interact with this. It's not giving me anything. There's no way they're not planning on it. I think there is a way that they're not planning on it, because Capcom is so focused on Street Fighter.
What's SLP?
Sleep.
You put my Pokemon to sleep right before I was fighting the gym leader?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What?
Well, I just gave you a second sleep trap, so now they're asleep again.
Well, then I guess I'll just die.
The reason I think that there may not be any re-release of the Legends games or the Star Force games is because there's only 3 of each game, of each series. Star Force 1, 2, and 3, and Legends 1 and 2, and Misadventures of Tron Bonne, which the other Legacy collections tended to have like 4 to 6 games each.
Also cool, I agree. All this stuff and no Awaken in sight. Oh, yeah, there's
Awakening!
I guess I'll just use it on Ash, because... Yeah, it's a weird and interesting thing learning that people don't have the same brain as you.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. And it's kind of weird philosophically that I don't want to say the burden, but sort of the onus of learning and understanding that people's brains work fundamentally very differently from yours is placed like entirely on neurodivergent people, because they're the ones that are always faced with that truth in all like aspects of life, where neurotypical folks can just be like, well, if someone's brain doesn't work like mine fundamentally, that just means that they're wrong and I don't have to think about it any more than that.
Yeah.
Did you know people can't hear electronics, they don't hear the buzzing? That's fucking weird.
That's so strange. Wait, for real?
The concept that anyone could, like, not hear when a TV turns on freaks me out.
I mean, that can't be true. It's a certain technology non-neurodivergent people should hear.
Sure. But we notice it, you know?
Yeah.
For me, I always notice the acoustics of the room that I'm in a similar way to how a lot of neurodivergent people hear all the electronics in a room.
Mm-hmm.
If I am in a room that has bad acoustics that, like, echoes really hard, or that the reverb, like, drowns out talking frequencies, it fucks with me really bad, and sometimes I can't really talk because it jams me. It's so distracting. Cole, I agree that it's not natural that neurotypical people can just choose to ignore the material reality around them.
Yeah,
in
and
that
also,
way.
like, the concept of, like, when I was, like, talking to someone and they were like, oh, I wasn't really listening. I was like, you can do that? You know, I feel like I absorb everything. So things like tuning out sounds and, like, yeah, like, that kind of thing is, like, kind of strange to me.
One other thing that, like, really... I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. One other thing about special interests... Ooh, strength. That's an important HM.
Yes, that is. Thank you.
For a lot of autistic people, because one of the very common forms of engagement with a special interest is talking to other people about it, a lot of autistic people are actually really good at communicating the appeal of certain topics, which I think is a severely underrated skill to have. Like, if you're trying to be a teacher, an educator, you have to relay not just the facts, but
why they're interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree, and I definitely think, like, that's, like, I definitely can be awkward and a little uncomfortable to talk to at times, just because I could just be a little stilted sometimes, but, like, my job is literally talking to people, and I feel like I'm good at it, you know?
Some neurotypical people find it unfathomable that autistic people and ADHD people could be good at talking.
Yeah.
When in fact, autistic and ADHD people tend to be extremely efficient communicators, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I think over time, the biggest, like, kind of thing that's changed as I've, like, grown is my charisma stat has gone up. Like, I think I've gotten better at just, like, I don't know, just, like, getting, like, I'm getting better at the vibes of neurotypical people and how to talk to them, for better or for worse. So I've kind of found like the ways to like engage neurotypical people.
Yeah,
that I
think
like
that's
the strategies that I use when I'm not when I'm masking, so to speak.
I think that's fair to consider it like a charisma stat, because it is sort of a specialized skill.
Did you put all my Pokemon to sleep again?
I may have put all of your Pokemon to sleep and also made them paralyzed.
Great. Awesome. That's so fun.
Enjoy your fight against this Caterpie. Temmie has brought up an extremely great point. When people think you're being argumentative, no, I'm just talking.
Yeah. Or like I get it a lot where it's like what was I saying? Sorry. I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, where like I'll ask someone's this like happened a lot when I was a kid, specifically like with my mom, where I'd be like, should I get the red thing or the blue thing? And she'd be like, well, I think you should get the red thing. And I'd be like, yeah, but the blue thing is like this. And she'd be like, well, why did you even ask if you were gonna get the blue thing? And I'm like, no, I'm not, I'm just talking it out. Like, I'm not denying your suggestion. It's just I have to talk these kind of things out.
Yeah. That was always a huge thing for me as well, is like, I understand things best when I get the chance to explain them.
Yes.
Which is exactly how I studied for tests in college, is that I would give a fake lecture on the subject.
We should co-teach a class.
On cable too.
Yeah, or at a prestigious university. But yes, yeah. And I like the act of disseminating information to people too. I think it's fun. But yeah, I always need to talk things out. Another one, I don't know if I feel like this is definitely another one for other neurodivergent people, where like someone will make a joke and I'll like fully lean into it, and they'll be like, "It was a joke," and I'm like, "No, I know, I'm joking too."
I am also joking.
Yeah. Like, if somebody were to be like, "You're lame," I'd be like, "Well, you're super lame." Ugh. And they'd be like, well, I was joking. And I'm like, I'm also joking. Like,
I feel like there's so much talk historically about how, well, you know, autistic people or ADHD people don't pick up on social cues, and that they don't get these like super obvious things that neurotypical people are trying to say.
And
neurotypical people don't understand the cues that we give them.
Yeah, it's true.
You're the stupid ones, maybe.
Yeah, and it'll also like, I'll also try to like, when I talk to like people at my job about like certain things, oftentimes I'll make like little jokey kind of like, oh, and you're not gonna want to do this. And then, like, very clearly in my brain, I'm, like, using my joke voice. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is obviously humorous. And, like, most of the time people are like, cool, haha. And some people are like, no, I would never do that. I'm like, no, I'm not saying you would. I am fully making a joke, and I thought that was incredibly clear.
I think, on the whole, neurotypical people are just fucking dense.
Yeah, Cole, I get that so much. Which is why I also, yeah, a lot of my friends now are non-neurotypical as well. Like, I think it's also something that just kind of comes with age, in the sense that, like, when you are in, like, elementary school, middle school, high school, and even to an extent in kind of post-ed college, and it's true in, like, work situations and stuff like that. There are lots of situations in life that, what I'm trying to say is, there are lots of situations in life where you don't choose who you're around, but you get to make a little more choice the older you get. And so I think the older I've gotten, the less time I've spent around neurotypical people because I'm just like,
Because
y'all are
like,
weird.
why would you?
Yeah.
You know.
Here's what I'm thinking. Would you like to finish? John, are you here? If we finish at 8:30 exactly, or at the 30 exactly, that might be a good time to start the April Fool's Day stream.
Could be.
What do you think, John? John.
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 Everyone summon John.
John.
John. John. John.
John.
John. John. John. John. John. John. John. John. John. John. Come on, John. Come on, John. 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 Come on, John. 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 John.
John. Why don't I have John's number? John. Somebody call Dana. Tell Dana to call John.
Yeah.
Somebody call Tammy. Tell Tammy to call Dana. Call Dana to call John.
Where's the fucking...
Hello,
Oh, hi Jimmy.
Joel.
How are you feeling? Any better?
Is Jordan. I wanted to help. Call.
Oh, you wanted to help call John? Now since you have a sick voice, it might be a little easier for John to hear. Maybe it'll resonate.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Don't. Did that work?
Don't.
John.
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 Don't.
John.
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 John is currently
John.
offline, or at least seemingly offline.
John. John.
John.
John.
John.
John.
John.
I mean, I guess you could just start it at 45.
John.
John.
If you were a Beatle, what would your favorite song be that you wrote?
The temporary secretary.
Temporary secretary. I was gonna pick temporary secretary also.
Well, too bad you gotta pick another
Hey,
one.
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
From one little Jimmy to another, that song kind of goes hard.
It can, in certain circumstances, I think, go hard. Hi, John. Well, we were wondering if you wanted to start the, April Fool's Day stream at exactly 8:30. That's a little soon, so we could also do 8:45 if you wanted. We just wanted to let you know we're winding down and wanted to see if you wanted a specific, like, number to start the stream at.
But what?
Well, I wanted. Well, you'll learn next week.
Just
I can't
a
wait.
time is what we meant to say.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
okay. I
time,
know
Mom
what
has
time.
arrived.
I know what time. Kind of.
Oh no, I wish you could hear my cat screaming right now.
Too.
Oh, I did hear that one.
You did hear that one?
Yes.
Oh.
John, do you wanna do that? You wanna get ready for the premiere?
I'm holding my microphone up to my cat. Pinky, what do you have to say? John's setting it up.
Okay.
Yeah, this is working.
No.
No.
Dang.
Maybe.
Trying to hold the microphone up to my cat. Do I have to save my game?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Let's go!
Ariana?
Yeah.
No, that's Mario.
Oh, sorry. I think I saved. Oh, no, I didn't save my game. So I hit the wrong button.
I'm cool with winding down, maybe hitting the end screen.
Yeah, let's
letting
get.
John
But
take over.
nobody fucking move.
Don't move. Do not leave. Do not change
Do not
the channel.
change that dial.
We'll stay here.
I don't remember what happened during the April Fool's Day stream, and I think it was before I used a microphone that works. So fucking
On this network, I want joke.
let's a goo. We don't need to do a specific time unless John wants to. But fucking let's go. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Let's go.